Hey folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into the Popeye the Sailorman Sailor Popeye action figure by Mezco. This is a figure that was released in 2001, maybe. I'm just basing that off of the copyright date that's on the back of the package. And I believe this is a second wave of Popeye the Sailorman figures. Based on the sticker, the price sticker, it said assortment number 2. So I'm guessing this is the second wave of Popeye the Sailorman figures. And from what I remember, I purchased this at a GameStop when they used to sell more figures than they do now. Actually, I don't even know if they actually sell figures anymore, but back in the day they actually did sell quite a few figures. And one of these, or actually several of these, I saw on sale. It was about 50% off, and I went ahead and picked them up. According to the sticker here, it was originally $7.99, and like I said, the sale was for 50% off, so I got them basically for $4. You can take a look at Popeye in the package there, and I have to say I grew up watching the Popeye cartoons, yeah, this is before Transformers and G.I. Joe. Yeah, it was Popeye, you know, the Looney Tunes, and Tom and Jerry, but I remember vividly watching the Popeye cartoons, and I've been a fan of Popeye ever since. And seeing this figure set really made me want to pick this up. But taking a look at the figure, and he also comes with quite a few accessories here. He comes with the spinach can, swab bucket there with a mop, and a supersized arm there, I guess after he eats his spinach on there. Taking a look at the back of the package here, you could see other figures. I believe this is from Wave 2, and there's a Storm Gear Popeye, the Sailor Popeye, which we have here, Sea Hag, a Sailor Bluto, and a Poop Deck Pappy on there. And the ones I picked up at the time were the Storm Gear Sailor Popeye and also the Sailor Bluto. They didn't have these two. I wish they did, though. Okay, let's go ahead and open up this figure out of the package, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and Popeye's out of the package, and the first thing I gotta mention is the backing card. A lot of the backing cards to action figures usually contain some sort of abstract design, and a lot of it is hidden by the figure and the accessories. And that was the case with this Popeye backing card. But once I had the packaging removed, it actually revealed a lot more detail to this backing card, and I had to just show this to you. I think it's actually rather neat. Obviously it's an underwater scene with a sunken ship and underwater creatures, but the art on this is fantastic. I really have to commend Mezco for coming up with this backing card design. I think it's actually really cool. But let's go ahead and go over the rest of the figure and accessories. First thing we'll go over here is the application to Club Mez. For $30 you can become a member of Club Mez. I don't know if Mezco actually still supports Club Mez or not. I don't want to pay $30 to find out, or $40 since it's after 2002. So I thought that was kind of neat. Next thing is the instruction sheet on how to use the various items that come with the Popeye figures, and these are instructions for all the figures from Wave 2, it looks like. First set of accessories we'll take a look at is the rust bucket and mop. The mop is not. Oh, it's alright. It's basically a stick and thread and two elastic bands, basically. But it's a mop. But what's more interesting is the rust bucket. I actually think this is rather neat. It's painted to look all rusted, I think, and the texturing on here makes it look like a rough iron or steel. And I think it's actually really neat. It really does look weathered, and I'm really impressed with this rust bucket. Next accessory is the can of spinach, and it seems like most Popeye figures come with a variation of the spinach can, and this one's actually pretty neat. It's a little crushed. You could see where Popeye can grab a hold of the spinach can here, and actually the spinach pops out of the can, but mine's stuck most of the time when you push it down. There, that one does work, but most of the time it'll remain stuck on there. Oh, it worked again. But anyways, I think it's actually kind of neat. I like the spinach leaves on there. I think it's rather cool. So. Next set of accessories are Popeye's hat and pipe, which I thought were either glued or part of the sculpt, but they're actually removable, and they're attached via peg and there, and I think that's kind of neat because with the single peg on the sailor cap, you can position his cap in different positions on there, so it's kind of cool. So whatever his mood is, you can just rotate that around. And his pipe is removable, so you can either hold it on there, or you can twirl it around like it used to go whenever Popeye was upset. His pipe would twirl around really fast. So I thought that was kind of neat. And the last accessory here is the supersized arm, which is basically two pieces which fit over Popeye's right arm. So I think that's rather cool. Instead of having to have to pull out an arm and attach a separate arm altogether, you can just actually put these two pieces right over the arm, and it clasps closed. So, and I think that's kind of neat, and I really like the supersized tattoo there as well. But going over the Popeye figure, I was really impressed with this figure, especially for a figure that is almost 10 years old and is based off a cartoon character from the 30s. This thing is really neat. I'm really impressed with the amount of detail that Mezco put into this figure, even though it looks like there isn't much detail, but it's just the little things that Mezco went into this figure, like the light blue wash on the white sailor uniform, painting of the tattoo, even the little knobs on the knees and elbows. I think that's really cool that Mezco went to the lengths to make it accurate to the cartoon show. I'm really impressed with that. Going over the articulation for Popeye here. His head and neck are one piece, and it's on a ball joint at the base of the neck, so you can rotate his head all the way around. You can move it up and down, out to the side, so I think that's rather cool. It's a ball joint at the shoulder, so you can rotate his arm all the way around. You can move his arm a little bit back and forth, up and down. No articulation on the elbow. His hands do rotate on a swivel over there, and he does have finger articulation. All the fingers are joined, but you can actually open and close his fingers to form a fist or to hold his accessories. The waist does go all the way around, and it does move along with the crotch here, so you can actually have him move back and forth on there. The legs do move on a basic T-crotch, back, up and down and back, and there is no articulation on the knees or feet. I I'm really impressed with this figure. I don't know why I never opened this guy. He's been in my garage for almost 10 years, and I wish I had opened him when I got him. I really, really like this figure. But this is my casual peek into the Sailor Popeye. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.